Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching me from. This is your friend and brother, Dr. Haruna Goro. Thank you for joining me in this quick broadcast. As you may have seen in the thumbnail and the title there, breaking news. The reason why President Tinubu immediately sent Nigeria Air Force fighter jets to go and thwart the coup that took place in Benin Republic. I'm surprised. I don't know if you're also surprised like me. Did you ever know that the Nigerian Air Force still had capacity to be able to not only help Nigeria, or let me say protect Nigeria, but also further help to protect other nations? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Well, please go ahead and share this, the link to this broadcast with as many people as you can. I want us to talk. I want your comment. Let me hear your views in the comment section. Why did Tinubu act so fast in thwarting the coup, or should I say the coup attempt, or the people had succeeded, so to say. But when the president, is it Pascal, asked for help from Tinubu, I'm even told that Tinubu did not even take permission. He didn't get any authorization or go ahead from the Nigerian Senate, which was supposed to be the case. Just like the time that there was the coup in Niger, they asked for his help, but I think the northern senators decided, no, we're not going to allow that, because anything that will happen there, it will also affect Nigeria. Okay, well, that's what we're talking about. I want you to go ahead and share this link, the link to this broadcast, with as many people as you can. I want to know, what is your take? What is your take? Let me see if I can adjust this. What is your take on what is going on? Why will Tinubu immediately send Nigeria's fighter jets to go and kind of stop the coup from succeeding? Did you know that Nigeria will still have fighter jets able to even protect or secure our own borders, talk less going across border to go and help another president? Do you know, I was told that after the army took over and came on television and radio to make the announcement, that there was national jubilation. And anytime you see the masses very, very excited, that tells you somebody or the people have struck the chord at the right point where there is pain. So for the nation to be very happy about the coup, it is said that the ones who wear, the person that wears the shoe knows which toe is hurting. You and I may not know. It is people that live in Benin Republic, it is the citizens of Benin Republic that will know what they are going through, what they are suffering from their leaders, especially the president. That the president is just doing whatever he likes, unchecked. So that's why there was a coup. Now, ask me if I'm a supporter of coups, I will tell you no. I'll be the last person to encourage any military takeover. But you see, when the push gets to the wall and people are frustrated and they have no other way out, then that's why people don't mind a military rule. But you know, in Nigeria, if you've been in this world long enough, you've lived in Nigeria, during the times when we had one military regime after the other. You see, military regimes in other nations may come and go quickly, and then they go back to civilian rule. But I don't think it will be so easy in Nigeria, because the moment some military officers enjoy power, they test power. Just like what we are seeing now with what is going on with the fight against these bandits, these terrorists. We are hearing that the military are complice. They are like agents. They are being used. And so why will Tinubu immediately send the Air Force and send 2 fighter jets, and he wasted no time in answering the call from the president of Benin Republic? And we've not been able to handle the situation of our own internal bandits doing what people are suffering the effect of banditry and the effect of this terrorism. And we are not in any war. Yet, Tinubu never ordered airstrike on the terrorist enclaves and where they are operating from, in the forest and wherever they are. And they say they know where the people are. Yet, they will never show the power of the Air Force, that they had fighter jets. They are crying that they need weapons, they need planes, fighter jets, they need that they are handicapped, that the terrorists are have even more sophisticated weapons than the Nigerian army. But when his counterpart, when his neighbor, a person that is there, they say birds of the same feathers, they flock together. Because they are all corrupt. Many of these African leaders are corrupt. So they always stand in there for themselves. They don't really care what happens to the people. So you mean we had these fighter jets that can go so quick, so swift, to go and thwart a coup in a neighboring nation, but we are unable to handle the people that have terrorized us daily? What is your take? I want to hear what you have to say. To me, there is an ulterior motive. Do for me, I do for you. Scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's what they are doing. Whatever will help Tinubu to maintain and solidify his grip on power, he will do it. So he only acts and shows that he's commander-in-chief, that he's got authority, that he's got power, when the thing interests him. And do you know that the president of Benin Republic is in very close partnership with Macron, the one of France, that happens to be Tinubu's second home. So Macron may have called Tinubu and said, you know what, you are closer, immediately go down there and strike those people. So Tinubu, without even consulting the Senate, which is what he's supposed to do. So this thing that Tinubu did, ordering airstrike on another sovereign nation, just because there was a call by that president, is actually something that is an impeachable offense. And I want to call on the senators, somebody should speak up. Where are you, Professor, is it Prof or whatever, Honorable Senator Oshomole? Of recent, I am beginning to salute you. In fact, I remove my cap for you, Honorable Senator Oshomole. Of late, you are standing for the state, not just for your party. You are standing for Nigeria and the welfare of our suffering citizens more than just APC. Thank you for waking up. Okay, let's get back to why will Tinubu immediately order the Nigerian Air Force and send the jet to go and stop a coup in Benin Republic, but he's not been able to deal with the terrorists that are killing people daily in some Sambisa forest? The school children are abducted from schools, but till now, we don't know where they are. Even when they come and tell us that they have been released, out of 300 you hear, 100 were released. How were they released? Who did the negotiation? Who paid the ransom? So the terrorists are known. The targets are known. Where any airstrike should have taken place. But we are not hearing that. But it's immediate release of the Nigerian Air Force to go and stop coup in another nation. So Tinubu, is that how you do your own commander-in-chief? Commanding your own Air Force to go to another nation, but you don't know how to command them to deal with terrorists that are paying your people daily. You can't do that. I don't know if people can see what I'm seeing. Am I just the one seeing? That so they have the know-how, they've got the power, they've got what is needed to stop a coup from another nation. I think there is a reason. He's doing so that in case anything happens to him, he will have backup. He will have people that will stand and also support him. That's what's happening, Nigerians. Let's not, this thing with terrorism, this thing with insecurity, it took Donald Trump from America, how many thousands of kilometers, to be the one that is now threatening Tinubu and saying, if you don't stop this buying of Christians and general terrorism, I am coming down to do it. Suddenly, Tinubu is now awake. You know why? He's scared of losing power. Because when America comes, America can take him out so quick. So anytime you see Tinubu immediately just showing like he's got power, as if he's got his senses back now. It's all a fight to make sure he doesn't lose grip on the power. That's why Tinubu is doing what he's doing. It's not that he's concerned about Nigeria. He's concerned about his own power grab, power grip. And that's what he's doing. And I want the senators to wake up. If he had that kind of commanding power, why has he not showed it with insecurity? Why is the nation torn apart? Hundreds of thousands have died. And daily, even as we are speaking now, somebody has just been kidnapped. Please share this broadcast. I want you to put your views in the comment section. What do you have to say? Why this immediate airstrike by Tinubu? Why? Is it because he really cares about the citizens of Benin Republic, or is concerned about holding the hand of his counterpart, his neighbor, his friend? All these corrupt, evil, and wicked leaders, so-called leaders, these people that don't love their own people, they go in there promising to help the people and end up helping themselves, pocket the nation in their own in their pockets. So I don't know what your views are. I want you, let's discuss, let's talk in the comment section. Why will Tinubu not deal with insecurity in Nigeria? But we had those type of jets. Did you see the jets that they sent? And immediately, Commander-in-Chief is now commanding the Air Force, but cannot command the same Air Force to deal with these terrorists. Nigerians, can you see beyond what is happening? Beyond this veil, that there is deception going on. These people are not prepared to secure Nigeria. And even with what is going on now, with the bringing in of General Christopher Musa, it's still like damage control. The same person that they didn't want, but because America is on his back, like Akpabio said, Donald Trump is on their necks. This is the one thing that I have really appreciated the Nigerian Senate. For once, they stood together for the people. I was so impressed with the way that Akpabio spoke and called on the senators to ask the tough questions that Nigerians would have loved to ask when the General Musa appeared in the Senate for screening. And I loved everyone and their contribution. And you can see that this thing about insecurity would have ended long ago if there was a political will. But because many people in government are benefiting from it, that's why it's not that they can't strike those terrorist hideouts, because they know where they are. So Nigerians, can we then just wake up now? Let's now call a spade a spade. This whole thing about insecurity has been perpetuated for their own benefit. That's why they have said they have the list of the people that are in this government. They were in Buhari's government and they are still in Tinubu's government, because Tinubu was the one that put Buhari there, preparing the way for himself. So you must be smart, Nigerians. Tinubu never gives something for nothing. He never takes a step without a clear plan of what the agenda is. So even this thing with the airstrike, there is something he wants to gain from it. But I'm telling you, we must be smarter than Tinubu and all his cohorts. So this is my take. I want your own take. Leave me a comment and please share this broadcast with as many people as you can. So if you come across it after I'm done, go ahead and please share it. And if you have not followed me on this page, go ahead and do it. And should you be watching me on YouTube and you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do it. Thank you very much. This was my take. I just felt, let me come and just do a quick broadcast just to air my view concerning the reason why Tinubu ordered airstrike in Benin Republic to thwart a coup, but cannot end insecurity. And it's got to take people pleading and pleading. America, Tinubu will not listen. When Trump says, I'm coming, they were in denial, trying to twist the narrative until when they realized when Trump speaks, he's not joking. And Tinubu is now feeling like if I don't act now, I may even lose my seat of power. I may be out of Aso Rock. So he's doing it not because he cares about Nigerians, but to make sure he doesn't lose power. That is what many of these politicians are doing. Everything is for them, and they are prepared to do anything to make sure that nobody takes the bread that they have stolen, that is in their mouth. This is my view. I want your views in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching me from or where you have been watching me from, because we just want to talk. Let's be sincere. Let's call it out for what it is. Tinubu doesn't care about Nigerians. He has showed it over and over and over. So we've got fighter jets. But politicians can be evil. Immediately airstrike. Go and stop the coup. Go and end that coup. They can't govern. The people don't like the president there. You are the one that wants to go and help him to continue, huh? But then it's up to the people of Benin Republic. Nigerians have their own issues. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining me. Share the broadcast, please. I want to appreciate you. You have a pleasant evening. And depending on where you're watching me, pleasant day, pleasant morning. I remain your brother and I love you. This is Dr. Haruna Goro. Supposed to be a short broadcast just to get your take on why did President Tinubu immediately send the Nigerian Air Force to Benin Republic. Is it because he cares about the people or he has his own agenda? Let me hear your views in the comment section. I remain your brother, Dr. Haruna Goro. Bye-bye for now.